That took forever for the camera
I know,
to work.
the camera like froze.
Anyway.
Hi everybody.
Welcome back! I'm Johnny.
And I'm Alexa.
We're for Pages.
A Forbidden Love.
For another.
In my mailbox
But
post.
this is with a twist. Twist.
Yeah, we're going to change it up a little bit because I'm going to be out of work in a couple months because I'm getting into my medical program.
Just
and
kidding.
I'm not going to be working during it.
She went to a tarot card reader's yet. You know, they read her palm and they said she's getting fired.
No, I'm not. Anyway, so the book buying kind of needs to slow down a little bit. Although I still have plenty of stuff to show you guys, I'm just going to change it up a bit. And we're doing an IMM rewind, is what we're going to call it. So I don't know if y'all know.
Do the time warp. Okay, sorry.
But there is a Mimi, and it's called Top 10 Tuesdays. And every Tuesday, anybody who participates can choose from different topics that they want to talk about. For instance, this week here was Top 10 Tips for New Bloggers. Last week, though, Loretta from Between the Pages did a video that was really cool, and I really liked the idea. So I'm sort of stealing that idea. She did the top...
You told me it was original to begin with. I'm glad you're telling them the truth.
No, I didn't tell you it was original. I just said
lying.
we're doing something different. Anyway, so Loretta did a video of the top 10 books that she had to have but still hasn't read. So, you know, books that she bought along the way over the past couple years, and she bought them at the time because she had to read them right then and there and then just put them aside and never got to them.
Might I add, I was not privy to this information beforehand, so I didn't even bring a book. I forgot to bring books.
It's something I just decided to do. I was going to do these type of videos by myself maybe once a month, but then I decided...
Then you realized that if you did that, viewership would go down for the videos. I understand.
No, I
understand
that, you know, we don't have always new books to show in IMM, so this will be kind of a way where we can keep up with our IMMs, and you can see our lovely faces, even sometimes when we don't get new books to show.
We should just do videos with us sitting here, and people will still watch it and expect us. They'll be anticipating.
They'll just expect us
to
be funny.
Anticipate like a funny moment to happen, and 10 minutes into the video, it just shuts off completely. Like, I think I get the joke, and then they'll laugh about it.
Anyway, so let's just get started. I'm just going to show 5 books and kind of talk about them a little bit.
And all I'm going to do is sit here and look awesome, and add commentary.
The first book is Kresley Cole's A Hunger Like No Other. This is the first book, well, the technical first book. I think there's supposed to be like a prequel thing before this. But this is supposed to be the first book in her, I don't even know what the series is called.
Hunger Like No Other.
No, I think it's called like
The
Immortals or the Valkyries or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this series is something everybody talks about. Everybody pretty much knows who Kresley Cole is and has read her books in some form or another. But I bought this and I have a lot of the... Yes, Johnny.
I was going to wait till you're done. You could continue. Finish your sentence.
A lot of people talk about this series, so when they were having them at Barnes & Noble, I bought a lot of them when they were on sale. So I own like the first, I think, 3 books in the series, just need to start it. So it was a must-have at one point, just never got around to reading it. Yes, Johnny.
Ooh. Wait. Who's Kresley Cole? I don't know.
If you were involved in the blog, you would know who Kresley Cole was.
I'm involved. Look at this. What do you call me doing this as?
Okay. Moving on. Here's somebody that you actually do know. Maybe that'll help.
Not personally.
Whatever. Okay, so I do love J.R. Ward's Black Dagger Brotherhood series, so as soon as this one and her Fallen Angel series came out, I rushed to the bookstore to go buy it, and I own this book, and I own the second book.
Obviously,
and currently the 4th book is going to be coming out, I think, in September or sometime late summer, and I still have not yet started this series.
What the hell are you waiting for?
You know what I'm waiting for? You know what it was with this one?
No, I don't know. You're going to tell me, though.
Everybody said the Fallen Angel series was not as good as the Black Dagger Brotherhood, so I guess I just got scared that this wasn't going to be J.R. Ward the way I wanted it to be, so I just never read it. But I need to fix that. Because I need a J.R. Ward fix, because I already have read all of her Black Dagger Brotherhood books.
Suck it up.
I know. I just need to just dive into it. I mean, it's like a 500-page book, so... Just need to dive on into this one.
Any pictures?
No.
Is it?
You can see her picture on the back. It's a adult romance book.
So...
You've read her stuff before. It'd be like the same thing as Dark Lover.
Just a bunch of heavy petting and nothing really serious. Still kind of confused what heavy petting is. I've never petted it.
Anyway,
I pet my dog, but I don't consider
we're moving on. Now we're going to show some teen books, that way Johnny doesn't have a heart attack.
Teen erotica?
The Iron King. I actually got this one from a publishing company. I got it from, because I won a book on Goodreads. I won,
Looks like Kate Blanchett.
I won Shameless by Anne Stewart, which is part of the House of Ronin series. I won that book. Yeah.
Does it shake?
No.
Does it crap out a bird? That's a full baby bird.
No! His old dog's name is Ronin. That's why he thinks that's, like, so funny. Anyway, so while I was talking to the guy, though, who was sending that to me from the giveaway, he said, oh, well, I noticed you read teen books, so I'm going to send you a teen book, a surprise teen book. And this is what I got in the package. And I got this, I don't know, a year ago, over that, and still haven't read the series, even though I own all of the books in this series, and people love this series.
What else did he send you?
That's it. He just sent me this, and then the other book.
Pictures,
No, would you stop being so, like...
Weird?
Yeah.
Yeah. It
I
happens.
I know that's difficult for you, but, I mean, can we at least try a little bit here?
I'm trying. This is me trying. Do you want me to just, like, have no filter and just...
Anyway, so I know a lot of people really rave about this series, and I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of comments on this IMM saying I need to read this one immediately. So hopefully it'll happen soon. It's on my more immediate shelf to be read pile, so hopefully it'll get read soon.
I think that's not the only comments you're going to have in this IMM. They're like, that Johnny guy, no matter how many times I watch a video with him, he is amazing. Oh, and I guess that girl's okay, too.
Next one up.
I'm just kidding, you're
Since
awesome.
everybody is talking about this series now, which is actually getting kind of annoying because all of the popular, 20 popular blogs right now keep posting about Divergent and the factions and
We're one of
choose
them,
your
right?
choice. No, we're not one of them.
Are we one of them? Leave a comment below.
Anyway, they're talking about Divergent up the walls. It's kind of annoying at this point, but I do want to read the series, so maybe if I actually read the series, I would know what all of the hype is about. But yeah, I bought this one right as it came out because...
What's it about?
The author was coming here for a signing, so I even have a personalized signed copy and still have not yet read it.
What's your name in there?
It says, to Alexa, be brave. The book, I've told you what this book is about before. It's like set in a dystopian, I think it's set in Chicago, in a dystopian world in the future, and everybody's part of these factions. Like, you belong to, I think when you're like an older teen, you have to decide kind of what faction you're going to belong to. A lot of times you belong...
like a caste system.
A lot of times, it's not really supposed to be a caste system, it's just, I think there's 5 factions, I'm not really sure, 4 or 5. And then you kind of have to decide, you have to take tests and make these decisions, I think, on what faction you belong to. Like, there's different factions for, like, the honest and the brave and, different, like, personality traits that you are. So you have to become part of a faction. And, I don't know, there's supposed to be a hot guy named Four in here.
Four?
Yeah, his name is Four.
His name is Four.
His name is Four.
Four.
Which is part of the ad campaign. It's something about freeing Four if you read Divergent. And
that sounds overtly sexual if you think about it a certain way. I want you to free Four. I have! Not impressed!
Johnny, would you seriously keep it under control? This is a teen blog. Seriously, we're talking about teen novel.
PG-13, that's a teen, I didn't swear. That's in a PG-13 movie.
Anyway, so Divergent is on the list, which I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of people to yell at me about not reading that one as well. Especially
I haven't read it either, so you can yell at me, and then I'll yell back. In your mind.
And last but not least,
Bookmarks
thank goodness,
in the mail,
because Johnny's kind of pushing the envelope here, is Wither. I've had Wither since like a week after it originally came out, and still have not read this one.
What's wrong with you?
It's been out for like, I think a year-ish now, because number 2 just came out a couple weeks ago, or a month ago, so... Yeah, really.
Hey, I remember you talking about that.
Yeah, I really need to read this series.
I'll read it for you instead.
But I think now the reason why I didn't read this one, even though I had gotten the second one from the library, and I wanted to read them together, is because a lot of people were saying that Fever kind of was a not so great book. So, although a lot of people really liked Wither, a lot of people didn't like book 2. So, kind of wondering if it's still worth reading or not, if the second book is not any good.
Well, it might be worth reading because of the fact that the first book might just, you can just stop at that. What happens doesn't end in a cliffhanger.
Anyway,
nothing.
So, those are all the books that we are rewinding this week and showing you again.
And I swear I'm getting these bookmarks done. I've been saying this for a while, but I've been busy. My life is crazy. My life is crazy, Bo. There's craziness coming up in here. It's happening, though.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Anyway.
Go ahead, say it.
No.
It's on your mind.
No.
Tip of your tongue.
Johnny?
Okay.
Swear.
Okay.
No.
Aww.
Okay. Take care, guys.
And spike your hair.
Bye, everybody.
Woo woo woo.